what's up to all of my Pisceans out there? So, if you are looking to understand history the real way that it happened, then what it is that you want to do is you want to go ahead and get my book, right? It's available at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. Now, some big changes is coming to my channel, and I'm very excited for this. I really am, because it hit me like a lightning bolt. I said this before, but I need to zero in on this even more. I'm going to talk deeper about love. I've been in love many times, okay? I've been in love many times. Spoken to over 1,000 different plus different people. Never loved each and every single one of the people who I talked to the same. Love them all differently, because for their unique traits, talents, abilities, okay, looks, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend an invitation to you, for all my loyal subscribers who actually see this video. Starting from this video moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and create another tarot reading service that's much cheaper than the one that I have, okay? Introducing to you 15 minutes, $35, just to make sure that everything is consistent, right? So that your 15 minutes is $35, 30 minutes is $70, right? Obviously, so everything actually matches up. And also too, if this video is your story, if I'm talking about you, then what it is in this reading, then you want to go ahead and contact me so you can understand more about your situation when it comes to love. All right, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So we're gonna start with the reading here after I plug in this. So for the Pisceans, let's see what it is that you guys have in love. So you have the Temperance, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, okay, the Emperor, and last but not least, you have the Seven of Wands. So this is for Pisces, right? When it comes to love, this week, right, a lot of you Pisces happen to be in a situation where the person whom some of you Pisces may be dating right now or getting to know, they're not as angelic as they're trying to make themselves seem like they are. They have potentially a lot of skeletons in their closet that a lot of you Pisces don't necessarily know about. So a lot of you Pisces really, right, if you have with Page of Pentacles, if you haven't left this person yet, you should really start asking some questions about these people, because there's still a whole lot that you don't necessarily know about them. So the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles represents, since this is the key, the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles is about how you Pisceans, okay, need to understand that when you ask this person what's going on, the Two of Swords, they're going to be very defensive about it, okay? So I'm just warning y'all, when you do begin to ask these people some questions, find out more, to find out some more answers about them, they're going to be quite defensive about it, as you see here in the Two of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles is that some of them may even try to make it seem like that, they're going to try to play it off. You don't know what it is that you're talking about. All that stuff is in the past. Now, the Four of Swords represents how this is a situation for you where after you ask them this, just know that they may end up dipping out, or they may not end up calling you, or they may end up going missing in action for a couple of days, right? 4 or 5 days. The Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit represents you have to take sense from nonsense as what my mother would say, sense from nonsense, and understand that if these people are being so defensive, when you began to start asking these people questions, my dear Pisces, then the Ten of Pentacles represents you need to really start evaluating if these are the type of people who you really want to be in a relationship with in the first place. And the Hermit, you may even decide to leave the situation alone, right? So, or you should leave the situation alone, I'll say. And the Emperor and the Seven of Wands represents how this is a situation for you where the Emperor and the Seven of Wands, the Emperor is about, as you leave, they're going to try to stop you from leaving, right? For some of you who decide to get on the phone, for some of you Pisceans who decide to just leave, then this is definitely the more masterful thing. If I had to say, if I had to give it a term, this is definitely the more adept thing for you to do, is to just leave. Because this is how sometimes toxic people work. When you're deciding to actually walk away from the person's toxicity, well, what happens is that they will sometimes try to convince you that you don't know what the freak you're talking about. But the Seven of Wands represents, obviously, being with these people is toxic. You don't know much about them. They get defensive whenever it is that you try to ask them who they are, try to find out about their relationship past, or their past relationships, and they don't ever want to tell you anything. So let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. The Fool, the Eight of Swords, the Hangman. Okay, so to clarify the Emperor, some of these people may even decide to really switch up on you by taking an entirely new position with you, one that they didn't necessarily have before. The Fool and the Eight of Swords represents they may really start talking disrespectful to you, talking about, how you ain't this and you ain't ish and you ain't that. And then the Hangman will represent, let them do that, because what will happen is that they will ultimately reveal themselves for being really low quality in the first place. So all they've done is pretty much, made themselves look dysfunctional in the end. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.